Hi class. I'm excited to keep learning about you. The blogs I started reading and they've been enjoyable. I like getting to know where you're from. I like getting to know how you see Latinx, how the word came into your life. I like learning the flow of where you're going to with that. So that's cool. I really appreciate you sharing that, and I can't wait to get to know you some more. As you may hear in my voice or hear in the cough drop that I'm eating, I am not feeling my best. I've been sick for a while now. I think it's because I've recently moved to a place and just new bacteria probably. But I was considering putting on makeup, doing my hair, getting professional. But that's specifically I stopped myself. I specifically stopped myself because this week you're learning about Lat Crit. You're learning about Latinx, critical race theory. You're learning it from a piece from Trucios Haynes, who's a lawyer, and from two educational scholars, Solorzano and Yasso, who's one of my favorites. And I quote a lot. And one of the things I want you to consider is whose standard of professionalism we think about, right? Where did that come from? And so in this week's reading, you're going to see kind of how race has been conceptualized, how it exists in our everyday. And I'm going to be asking you to think about how you see it in film or in TV or in music. And that's going to be one of your projects later. So it's going to be a good connection. I want you to start considering the ways that our Latinidad, our Latinxness, has been treated in society and how it's fitting in the black-white binary. A lot of people use the phrase like we're in liminal spaces. You're going to see in my piece that you read next week about liminal spaces. So I'm excited. So this week I do want you to know it is very academic-y. The pieces for the rest of the semester are not. I think it's still enjoyable reading. It's just a lot more dense probably. I will be putting a rubric about the blog post, but for so far the ones I've read about maybe 4 or 5. So far they're pretty good. I like the way you respond. I don't care the format. I don't care if you write paragraph form, if you write 1, 2, 3, 4, that's fine. However, whatever format, the way you respond to each other also. I don't know if you want to do it bulleted or just kind of specifically talk at in paragraph form or in another form. That's all fine with me as long as you remember the word limit, right? So we want 200 to 300 words. So I want your ideas to be flowing. I don't want simple yes or no answers or simple just responses without criticality. I want you to really be critical about what you're reading, about how you're responding to each other. That doesn't mean right? It doesn't mean, but I want you to be thoughtful about it. I have not uploaded all the rubrics. I put one in the syllabus, so if you want a reference on how I do the grading, you could look at the syllabus, which I know some of you found errors, so I'll be fixing those today. But that's a general rubric, and then I'm going to be uploading, because they have like this box system on Blackboard. And I'll be doing that hopefully today with some help of the tech people. Blackboard I used in my undergrad, but that was well over 10 years ago at Michigan State where I previously taught. We use D2L, which is a very different system. So thank you so much for bearing with me. Thank you so much for bearing with me as I work through this learning curve of Blackboard, which is very, very different than I'm used to. But I should have those rubrics up at some point today. I'm going to be calling the people as soon as they open and figure out how to do that. Oh, and the last thing I wanted to mention today that just like today, you're seeing me as I am, feeling a little under the weather. I understand that. So I want to be flexible with my grading. I had a couple people ask about grading and deadlines. My deadlines will be flexible the whole year. I know that things happen. If you need me to open the class again, which I'm still trying to figure out the opening and closing of all these assignments, I want you to let me know. Just shoot me an email or, a quick whatever, and just say, I need a day or two, something happened, just let me know. I'm usually pretty open and flexible with things. So I'm excited to keep reading. I'm excited to keep reading and learning you, and I'm excited that you're going to get to learn me some more, especially next week when you read one of my writings. I hope you enjoy the readings this week. Let me know if anything comes up, and have a wonderful week. Take care.